downhill and the speed limit is 35 and it's 2 lanes and there's power lines. Why is bumpy, uneven terrain even a truck analysis, like, category?
For quarries.
Oh, I never thought of that.
Probably should have pulled the map up. I bet there was probably some way I could have done the interstate change without going down the center here. Oh well.
The speed limit is back up. It was only 30 for that one little rest area in the middle of nowhere.
Awesome.
Which they really needed that rest area there, but they didn't need a 65 to 35 speed limit change for 5 seconds. This is a cool barn. That's pretty.
Turn green, I don't want to go through all my gears again. Turn green, damn it.
Ooh, big bridge.
Ah, darn it.
Life.
Oh, I'll just sit here and look cool in the process.
Dude, these flags get to flapping on the interstate.
Oh yeah, they do. Do some neutral revs while I'm sitting here.
Yeah, dude. Hear the Cummins roar. Turn green, let the beast out of its cage. This is worth $5. Even if I just played for one night, like, it's worth $5.
Oh yeah, I mean that's the thing I always liked about SCS is when they deliver DLC, it's worth every penny because it's it's basically you're adding content. It's not like you're buying another game.
Yeah,
whereas some DLC these days, it's like some DLC costs as much as another game, and you're not adding that much to it, and you're so like
yeah. Exactly. Like, the problem is that they, like, even the ones that offer you a lot of content, like, to me, if I'm going to drop 40 or 50 bucks on more content for one game, like, 9 times out of 10, I'd rather drop 60 bucks on just a completely different game.
Right.
Because even if the game's really good, like, I want other things. Like, you get bored of just playing one game, and you're going to stop playing eventually. But yeah, I like that this is a decent amount of content, and they don't overcharge you for it.
Yeah, I mean it's it's $5 worth of content. It's
yeah, I'd rather not get loan installment paid. I'd rather not have them like force feed me another game's worth of DLC. I'd rather take a little bit. Be like, yeah, this is something that refreshes me on the game, like freshens it up, it keeps me excited about it.
Right. I guess there really, there really wasn't much of an interstate option for me to get to where I'm going. I guess. Oh well.
I like how the Doppler effect is actually a thing as well.
Oh yeah.
Like, lots of detail in this game.
I think something they could have probably done to both Euro Truck and this game to add more detail, and this is just a nitpicky thing, is add the same kind of dynamic effects that you see on the flags to the mud flaps.
Yes, I agree. However, I wonder how much that would bog, you know?
I feel like that's something you could add as a checkbox item.
Yes, okay,
like you could say, okay, do you want dynamic mud flaps or not?
Yeah, you could add vehicle dynamics. And then that would cover things like the front mirror that actually, like, looks like a front mirror or whatever. Like, front mirrors look cool, but they can drag down your FPS.
Oh yeah, because it's rendering
actually
a whole
are
nother
mirrors.
view, basically.
Yeah, so like I'd like to have front mirrors, but like to me it'd be I don't even need to see out of them. Like I already have blind spot mirrors. They're really more for the old school look, you know.
Right. Yeah, like my day cab has them because it looks cool, but my other
Yeah.
trucks don't.
Yeah, see like if I had a vehicle dynamics checkbox, which would include mud flaps and like extra mirrors and whatever, then that would be really cool because I could have the look that I want, but I don't have to. Oh, I'm doing 35. Wait, I hate how I think I'm setting my cruise. I'm totally not. Oh my god, dude. I am on a hill, slowing down in 6th gear, doing 13 miles an hour.
Yeah, you might want to drop a gear or two.
Yeah, I have. Well, I've dropped. I've been dropping. Got the flashers on.
But yeah, because like, all right, so Spin Tires, for example, has those dynamic mud flaps and chains and whatnot.
Yeah.
I think it'd
Yeah,
be cool if they had dynamic mud flaps and then cables, like the connections between the trailers.
Oh yeah, yeah. That guy's hauling an oversized load, and he blew my doors off. How is that even possible? Well, I guess I came into that hill slow because my cruise wasn't actually set. But still, I have a Cummins.
It's one of those. I think you can get around the mod, the mod lockout is if you change the configuration file of the content, like the default content. So for all I know, he may have changed the configuration file of the truck to have more power, or the trailer to not weigh anything. I mean, I don't see why you'd want to do that. I think half the fun is the fact that the trailer weighs, a metric fuck ton.
Yeah, like it's more realistic. This
Like I just
everybody
had
is
somebody
literally
blow past me, but he was hauling, a van trailer,
Literally
whereas
every-
I'm hauling, a big weight boat anchor behind me.
I haven't seen a single person hauling normal cargo. Everybody that I have seen is hauling big loads.
Oh, because the DLC's brand new, so I mean, can you blame him?
Oh yeah, no, I know. I'm just saying, I haven't seen anybody with just normal loads like you did. But I mean, you look at just the people that we've seen tonight with DLC. There's like $100 just in the people that we've seen, and it just came out.
Yeah, no, it's like, okay, if you want people to actually jump in and actually use the game and stuff, it's like if you're gonna make DLC, you either gotta make it included with the purchase price, kind of like what GTA has done, and a little bit SCS, with the maps and such, or you do something that's a reasonable expansion price, because okay, yes, it costs you time and money to actually develop it, but it's really benefiting the game itself. It's long-term playability and gameplay.
Exactly.
In which case, then yeah, go ahead, charge $5, $10, whatever whatever content that was worth that's being added.
Yeah.
Because like I have no problem paying $10 or $15 for DLC if you're basically doubling the size of the game.
I am worried that when they eventually do come out with more maps, that it's going to be expensive instead of like Arizona is free. Because like honestly, like I would totally pay more money for more maps, but I really don't want to. So I feel like they got me by the balls,
Right. Well, it's one of those. If it's anything like the map expansions that they did in like Europe, again, they're reasonably priced for the amount of content the map offers. Like Texas, I already knew is going to be a paid map. It's just too big. It's too big to offer for free.
Yeah. Still waiting on New Mexico.
It's coming. I mean, they say they're wrapping it up right now, so.
Yeah, I've been waiting on a new state for a long time, but this heavy hauling will satisfy me for a little while.
Well, I think the next, the next major update's going to include tandems as well.
Oh, then that is going to be like a lot of playability. Like, that will add so much life to this game.
Well, because it's like they've already got the mechanics for the tandems built into the heavy haul physics. Like, if you look, you got multiple bends in the trailers, so...
Yeah, it's a good start.
So once I think what they're probably doing is they're kind of using this as like a test bed in a way. Bypass. They're using this like a test bed, basically allowing us to try to break the double, triple bend trailers.
Yeah.
Make sure those are working before they release it to the masses. And so, I mean, that's kind of a smart way to do it, really.
So is Tandems going to be DLC as well?
That's going to be an update, to my understanding.
I mean, you would think it would have to be at worst an update to the heavy hauling DLC. I mean, you there's no way that they could make that a DLC by itself.
No, I think it's just an update for the game. Like, I think people that
that's
don't
what I think
have
is most likely.
Like, even people that don't have the heavy haul can do the tandems.
Yeah, that's like UPS and shit is constantly like tandem trailers.
Right. Man,
25
came
drop
out of
one
nowhere.
place. Yeah, dude, they need to make the speed limit change signs more obvious or existent, because many are non-existent.
Or seemingly so, yeah. Well, I'm actually surprised I didn't take that lamp post out while I was getting on the freeway.
So I'm 3.5 hours out.
I am 7:55 because I got balled up in Las Vegas.
It blows. I told you about my experience driving back from Dallas, right?
No.
Oh, Jesus. So I got there in 45 minutes, like truck was parked. Yeah, I felt pretty good about that. Fort Worth to Dallas, like all said and done, 45 minutes.
Not bad.
Yeah, like and I didn't have any assholes. And
yeah, you don't get that around here. every Illinois driver is an asshole.
Oh, literally every Illinois driver is an asshole.
No, I think they give out driver's licenses like they give out candy to a first grade class in Illinois.
Oh, yeah, you're probably rewarded for that. Like, this guy's a fucking prick. Let's make sure. Like, have you seen our offerings for CDLs? Like, we got to get this guy more endorsements. Anyway, so I go to leave, and there's like fire trucks and shit, and I had to get on 35 East, and I'm literally on it for like 2 exits before I get on 30 to go to my house. So like traffic's all backed up on 35 East. There's an accident. I get around the accident, and then right when I'm about to take my exit, like a fire truck comes by me on the right side, and like they block off that exit.
Damn.
So I'm like, fuck, that's my exit for I-30. But the GPS is like, no, it's okay. Drive up like 8 more miles or 10 miles, and there'll be another exit for 30. Like, there's a way to route. If you take that exit, then like you take a highway and then you can get on 30. So, like, okay, that's cool. So, but traffic is like literally wall to wall. So it takes me like 20 minutes to go like that 10 miles.
Jeez.
And I'd already waited like 20 minutes to get to the first exit. So then literally right when I reach my exit, there's like a fire truck blocking like 2 lanes, the 2 right lanes. So I get into the middle lane, and then I to get back into, like, I get past the fire truck and I go to take my exit, and there's a car sideways completely blocking the exit ramp.
Well, of course.
2 accidents on the only 2 ramps. So you know what the GPS had me do?
Loop around and go back?
Had me get off the expressway, head back the way I came into Dallas, go past, like literally go back to where I was 40 minutes ago, drive north towards DFW, then take the loop west and then way back south again. Like,
Jeez.
it was fucking hour and 45 minutes. Fucking terrible.
What a disaster.
It took me an extra hour to get home. Oh, it was horrible. It was a horrible, horrible experience. Driving around Dallas in and of itself is a horrible experience. Yeah, downtown Fort Worth, downtown Dallas, it's like hands down, not even a question.
Oh, night and day.
It's like downtown Fort Worth is so entertainment based, and
I love downtown Fort Worth.
It's clean, it's beautiful, it's all about entertainment. They have the concert stage set up right in the middle of Sundance Square. There's tons of restaurants and bars and little shops.
I hope.
I haven't made it down there yet.
You haven't made it to the stockyards yet?
Well,
I've been to Fort Worth and you haven't been to stockyards. Jeez.
I've been holding off because everybody I've talked to has been like, so have you gone down to the stockyards? And I said, no, I'm working on making my way down there. And every person is kind of like low key made the just made it clear with a little voice in the back of my head that it's not really a good area. So I guess it's because it's
I thought it was a good area when I was there.
Well, it's now really becoming more of old Fort Worth, and I guess it's pretty rough and tough lately. So, like, not saying you can't walk down the street, but I think, like one person put it, you're going to run into some characters.
Well, I mean, you're always going to run into some characters down there.
Yeah. So I'm gonna get down there eventually. But
I was say, don't make me show up there just to drag you to the stockyards.
Well, maybe I'll hold off now and we can go together. But yeah, I love it takes me 20 minutes to get to downtown Fort Worth. I mean, it's like parked walking around. It's so easy. Yep, we got happy hour for my department is next a week from today. At the Flying Saucer down there, they got I think I sent you a Snapchat. There was they got 100 taps, and then they got 100. Then they got 200 bottles. But the beer menu, is the entire side of a B-sized, so 2 8.5 by 11 sheets of paper. It's completely fills two 8.5 by 11 sheets of paper.
It's almost too much beer to pick from.
Well, they do a really good job organizing it, particularly because, especially when I go out, I want to drink draft beer. So immediately, I just don't even bother looking at the bottles list. So, so that eliminates half, probably 2/3 of the menu, because their bottles choices are very well stocked, and so looking at the drafts, then they did an okay job of organizing the taps. I almost nailed the telephone pole. I would have preferred to see lagers and ales separated, but you get what you get.
Yep.
But they did make it very clear as to what was local and what wasn't. So that's also a bonus.
That's a plus.
Yeah, so they got lots of... and on top of it, the patio outside was beautiful, and it had a cover that I didn't even realize it was there, but it was a covered patio, and the roof of the patio was clear plexiglass, and it's 80 feet tall. So it's so far above your head, and there's trees and things, you don't even know that patio's even covered. So I was down there, it was sprinkling, and I was like, oh, I don't want to sit out on the patio. And then I noticed the roof, and you stay dry, and it's still a beautiful day. The sun was out, it was just kind of sprinkling,
Oh,
so you
nice.
could sit out on the patio and enjoy a delicious ice cold craft beer in the sunshine while it's raining. Pretty badass.
Sounds like it.
Yep.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of it, but there's this beautiful steak place in the stockyards. And the cool thing is when you're inside, I think in the bar area, I don't think it's through the whole restaurant, I can't remember, but at least in the bar area, they have belt-powered fans. It's really cool.
That almost sounds like a good idea for a public place.
Well, they're far enough up in the ceiling, it's not like you're going to go hang
Stick
off
your
of them or
finger
go stick your hand in them.
All right, here we go.
Now, the deliveries are actually not too terrible because if you do them right, it's just to drive straight in to the
It won't
spot.
let me. It says.
However,
Okay.
However, if you don't get it right, you're going to have a hard time backing up.
Okay. It won't let me pick the top one.
There is usually only one parking spot.
Like, I got 3 options. I can do anything, which is the 270 XP. The where should I place it, which is the 25 XP, and then the sorry, I'm in a hurry. So are you saying that it's pretty normal for you to not have the top XP option?
I don't know because I just have it pick for... Like, I always tell it pick the highest available slot. I don't think the highest available slot's available because, XP-wise, is because you don't back these trailers in. They're always pull-ins, which is usually the second highest XP.
Well, that's disappointing.
Well, find yourself a space and try backing the trailer up. You'll understand why they didn't do the backing as an option.
This guy is so stupid. He's... Oh god, what a fucking idiot. So, the spot is clearly a pull-in spot. And yet, he's attempting... What he did was... So, think of a U, right? Except the center of the U is full of freight. And you can pull a trailer right into the long side of the U. But what he opted to do was pull past the long side of the U, enter the flat bottom side of the U, and then attempt to back the trailer into the pull-in spot part of the U.
Why?
And he's completely stuck. I mean, like, I'm gonna get on the CB. The CB. How did you even manage that? I've got to get it right. I don't know what my
Where are you delivering to?
It must be T, I hope. Okay, this camera regional.
Dave, where are you delivering to?
In place and until rail export.
Okay, that's where I'm delivering to.
Oh, you'll see this is a spectacle.
Yeah, I'm about an hour and 50 minutes out, so I'll be there probably by the time this guy figures out what he's doing.
Okay, I can't remember what my talk button is.
What?
I can't remember what my talk button is.
Oh.
I feel like this button. How did you manage to do that to your truck? No, I don't think that worked. Oh, he's trying to pull through now. He's got like it's a pipe or something, and it's got the buddy trailer on the back. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, so he's got 3 joints, is what you're saying?
I can't tell because so much of it is behind.
Is he an oversized load or is he just a low boy?
Oh, he's an oversized load. No, that's why this is such a fuck up.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, no, he's probably got himself pretty well wedged if that's the case.
Doesn't hold X.
So what you're saying is that you're basically holding on the side of the road with your hazards on, and I'm going to show up and be in the same boat?
Oh, I mean, I'm chilling in the park-up area. I should probably just pull into my place. Okay, I think I'm going to do just that.
Well, I mean, I would say if you're parked up, I guess you probably want to get out of the way at some point. But if he's in your way, it might be entertaining just to sit there with the hazards on like I did last night.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get out of the way of people too. He's kind of in my way, but not really.
Alright, well I'm about an hour out of this entertainment. This ought to be good.
Oh shit. Oh shit. I see how this happened to him. I did not realize that this is a... I did not realize that I had myself a double jointed trailer.
You didn't realize you had a double jointed trailer?
Oh fuck. I now realize why you do not back these up.
I warned you.
Oh fuck. How do you back this up? How do you back this up?
You have to
There's now 3 trucks in this area. This is the worst DLC in the world. No, I gotta
get over there and see this.
Yeah, you do. This shit's fucked up.
Oh man, I can see rail exports on my map now. It's gonna take a little bit for me to get there though.
Oh my god, this shit is...
I warned you.
I'm double jacked. How do you didn't even know it's... This guy is still trying. He's still trying.
Alright, so it's one of those you kind of have to think. Like, you got to figure out first where you want your last trailer to go, and then you have to think where does your second trailer have to go to get your last trailer to go there, and then you have to think where do you have to put your truck so that way that trailer can then put the last trailer where you want it to go. So it's... And because that center trailer is short, you have to chase it everywhere. It's awful. Trust me, it took me a while, to the point where one of my deliveries I actually had to figure out how I was going to do a U-turn, get out of there, go around the city block, and come back in, so that way I could take another stab at it.
This is not a pull-in spot.
It's not a pull-in spot?
No, that like you're not going to be able to just simply pull your trailer in.
Right,
unless you back out into the street and like swing it as wide as fucking possible.
Which is... honestly, what ends up happening with a lot of these is that you have to, basically fill the street with your trailer for a period of time. But I guess I will check this out here in a minute, because I am rolling up on rail exports.
This guy's actually, he's going to get free, I think. Okay, I've got it after this. After I back this up, I think I figured out how to back this up.
Yeah, there's just a lot of thought process that goes into getting one of those to back up.
Okay.
Alright, let's see what kind of shit show we got going here.
Okay, I got it now. Oh yeah, easy park up.
Yeah, I didn't think it was going to be that hard.
Okay. When I swung in, you got to come in so hard to the left, and then you got to come past where you want to be, and then...
Oh yeah, because you're really long and you're double jointed.
Yeah, you're not going to just pull in, like... But yeah, this is a clusterfuck. I thought I changed my CB button.
I mean, it's possible.
It's taking a while to synchronize my profile.
So I guess if that's the case, I'm going to just admire my truck.
It's taking, I think, my progress.
Stunning. And I got the Kenworth the Kenworth cut exhaust guards. Wonder what that guy's doing over there. He's still getting himself stuck in a corner?
Yeah, but I think he's gonna get it free.
I don't know, it doesn't look like he's getting free at the moment. Alright, I'm gonna start rolling in here while you're still synchronizing, I guess.
I mean, if I cancel my synchronization, do I just not get my progress saved with Watt?
You might not get your progress saved online, or it might just resync later. I can't remember.
Well, it's not going to cancel my job, though.
No, it won't cancel your job.
It says that it's suspending my online job. Everything is now black. Oh, okay. Alright. So, I didn't get paid.
Oh, you didn't get paid?
I did not get paid.
Oh, that sucks.
But the trailer is gone. So I don't really know how that works. So yeah, this guy's got her pretty dickered, doesn't he? Oh, he's gone. He's gone. What happened? Did he just give up?
I think so, yeah.
Oh man, where did he go? He's not that pipe guy.
Nope. Your trailer just reappeared. Oh wait, no, that's somebody else's trailer.
Looking forward to a night haul with beacons.
Right?
Well, what the shit?
Well, probably the next haul will be a night one just because of the time that we're at right now. It's,
Yeah.
what, 3:30 in the game, which means it'll transition to evening probably by the time we get to our next delivery point.
Let's get our audio, maybe. Nope.
Synchronizing progress.
Good luck.
It was instantaneous. It said synchronizing, you're paid. Congratulations. And now everybody's pulling in here. I'm gonna just get out of the way here.